Well, I talk to Coach Oates all the time. We actually just talked last week because his house had got hit by lightning, and he'll be here in August. But you know, it's just building just a total person, and that's what he always talked about. You know, just building a total person, and it's all about everything that is important. That you making sure that the player understands that.
Charlie, how confident?
Jeff is an amazing coach. Does a great job, and when he's at Gilbert, he did a great job. And really, what he's done for us is actually helped us close the gap with the high school coaches in the state. Because you look at Jeff, and was an unbelievable Texas high school coach, and winning some championships, but very conscientious. Really does a good job of recruiting. Has a great relationship with the players, and you can see why. And I can see why he was so successful in high school because of the work that he puts into it.
Charlie, the offense, obviously retooling it. I guess Sean Watson, people sort of affiliate him with the West Coast passing game and that kind of thing. He did have Taylor Martinez at Nebraska in 2010. They ran it all over the place. Why is he the right guy to retool this thing?
Well, because coaches have to adjust, and I can remember, not only on defense, we used to be one of those defenses that we were under defense, and that's all we played. And then what happens is now the offense has changed, so you got changed as a defensive guy. So then I start playing more 3 down. So then that's when I start playing the 3-3-5, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, what kind of defense is that?" But it's all about you adjusting it, and I tell you, I was in South Carolina when I first started playing the 3-3-5 because Clemson was so good. That's when they had Woody Dantzler, and they just spread people out. And Rodriguez was there as the offensive coordinator, kind of what he's doing in Arizona. So that's when it kind of took off, and so we was like, hey, we got to find a way to stop this. So it's not so much. You got to take your personnel and what you have within your system, and now you have to adapt to it. And then it's all about now with us, when you look within the state, what is coming to us. And what is really coming to us is players that have been in the spread. So now all of a sudden, let's don't take them and make ourselves at a disadvantage because of what they've been used to doing. So it was all about now just finding a way where we can, you have 2 quick quarterbacks there, just use their athletic ability. They may not be those guys who can drop back and throw the ball, where they have to read different coverages. Sometimes when you get in the system here now, just get the ball out of their hands and let them go.
Coach, could you see Jason Hall possibly playing closer to the ball this year as a Rocks?
Jason is pretty right now, but you know what? I don't see that because he does. He is one of those guys that we will put in the box. But whenever we play him down, he'll come down into the box. But he can play all over.
Did you see Tyrone playing faster with the up tempo? I mean, obviously it looked like he was thinking a lot when he was, getting the signals in last year.
Well, that's what helps you because now you take the thinking out of it. I mean, some thinking involved. He's always going to be involved when you're on the offensive side of the ball. But now that what Tyrone can do is just that the plays have been called and it's all about matchups, and it's what you're looking for. And, you're able to count people and just get the ball out of your hands and if anything, just turn around, hand the ball off to Jay Gray, and let him miss a guy and just get it down the field.
Feeling well.
No, Santos is coming along. He's actually out and he's running right now, so he's doing a good job. And when we start camp on August the 7th, he'll be ready to go. Well, he's a guy that has a lot of experience, but the thing about it is just, when you look at our defense with Santos and you look like Peter Jink, we just had to get better. They got to be the guys who can lead us.
Has the clock struck 12 on guys like Peter Jenkins, Tim Cole, even Santos in terms of, being an inside linebacker, or is there still time for them to? You just brought in maybe the best defensive group of linebackers in the country. What's the message to those older guys?
Well, I hope that Cinderella can find her heel fairly quickly. But with those guys, when you think about it, the thing that they have is they just need to now go compete. And I told Peter that is no more. you're not waiting in line. You know, Hicks is gone, Edmond is gone. There's no waiting in line now. Now you got to step up and you have to go compete. And so when you look at Peter G, you look at Tim Cole, you look at Santos, and you have a group of guys. You're right. You have a really good group behind them. So now what's going to be amazing is competition. Last year there was no competition. It's competition. So those older guys are going to feel those young guys, which is great. That's what you really want. So now they're going to have to compete or end up giving up their position.
You feel like they've come in, those young guys, maybe shaking things up a little bit, and is that a good thing?
Well, the good thing about it is that the older players have had a chance to watch the young guys, so because they're in workouts with them, they're at 707, they see how athletic they are, and so they're knowing how much work they got to get done. And it's so funny because I ask Jay Gray all the time who looks good out there, who doesn't look good, and they'll tell you. But they know. I mean, they open their eyes and they see it.
Charlie, excuse me if you already answered this question, but do you look at the Notre Dame game as a possible statement game for you guys to come out right out of the gate?
Well, the tough thing is you're going on the road. It's at Notre Dame. It's what they return anywhere from 16 to 17 starters. It's going to be a challenging game for us. We need to come out. We need to go play well. And you look at the two programs. They're so rich in tradition. And so when you look at it, it's all about us going out and competing. And we need to go compete.
Is this one of those games why you came to Texas to coach and be part of it?
Oh, you love it. And you love it because every game, you know, even when you get into the conference, it's like that. But you love that. I mean, it's the first game. And it's really good. It's the first game out of the box. So it's not like you have to walk in and say, hey, listen, guys, we're playing so-so. Hey, we got to get ready. No. They understand who they're playing. Because it's been shown to them what it's about.
I'm from Dallas here. How much talent, recruiting-wise, is here now that you've had a year to be around Texas and in this DFW area?
Oh, it's a ton of talent here. I mean, you look at McNeil, you look at Malik, you look at Warren. There's Amenahue. I mean, it's just Dallas and the suburbs. I mean, it's just so much talent around it. It's always like it. It will always be. And because you're in a major city, so you're gonna see a lot of really good players. There's some good ones out there right now.
Charlie, once you have your starting quarterback, how much freedom does that? In other words, do you see yourself re-examining it, or does he become your guy for the season?
No, with the starting quarterback, and I said it's with Swoops, he's been there. So now him and Gerard are going to preseason camp. You just let him go play and go compete. But it's still about coaching them and just getting them on the right page and just making sure that each and every day that we train them and just eliminate. At that position, just eliminate the bad plays, and we didn't do it last year. We did not eliminate the bad plays.